All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. All right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Holoyim, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakat Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered abroad, the Hakim and the Akbat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson is edifying. Brother Shawab Amawam back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called The Second Exodus. All right. Going into, this second deliverance that we're going into. All right. Because spiritually we're called Sodom and Egypt. All right. So this is Exodus all over again, man. All right. So this will be the second Exodus, and the Lord is going to deliver us just the same way he delivered, all right, everybody in the time of Egypt. All right, he's going to deliver us in the same time, right? In this time. But the only thing is that, see, all of Israel was saved back in those times, but this time is only going to be an actual small remnant. All right, only the elect is going to be saved this time. All right, starting with the 144,000, and then the 1/3 men, women, children. All right, that are believers. Right, those are going to be the ones that are going to be saved in the second Exodus. The rest is going to have to die off. Right, and pretty much, you know, um, in those times, you had Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai doing all types of miracles. All right, doing all types of things for our people, man, to get us by. And they were what? They were faithless. They believed not. In those times. All right, that's why the only ones that are going to make it on this side, on the second Exodus, is going to be those that believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Everybody else is unfaithful. All unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, like it tells you in second Exodus 15 and 4. All right, so we have to understand that, and it's crazy because, again, just like in the times of Exodus, all right, you had Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai doing all types of miracles, you know, and they didn't take heed to that, man. It was still tempting the Lord. You had the rock, you see, that was smite open to have waters coming out of it. You had quails being sent onto them for meat. All right, you had Yahweh Shai that guided them through the Red Sea, opened up the Red Sea. Okay, you had all these plagues that were hitting Egypt at that time. See, and you still had unbelievers that didn't believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, why? Because they're a faithless generation. There was a faithless generation, and that same faithless generation is here today. They still don't believe. All right, you got the words jumping right. You got the prophecies jumping right out the scriptures, and these people still don't believe. But here is they'll try to go and believe in Caesar Borgia, you know, all these other philosophies and doctrines. They believe in all that except the truth, you know. But matter of fact, let me just grab this real quick. This is second Ezra's 9 and 7. Matter of fact, I start from 6:5. And it says, for like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. You see? And the end is manifest, the end is made clear upon the table, man. If you can't see that the end is here, is because you're gonna be destroyed with it. All right, but it's clear. It's been made clear through the scriptures. All right, and it's being made clear worldwide, man, with all the events that are happening. You know, it says, even so, the times are also, Salaka, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works. You see, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is giving you what? Effects, signs. All right, he's doing powerful works right now by having his men out there preaching the word. All right, powerful works by leaving the door of repentance on open onto you. You see, this is all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, now this is the point. All right, it says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. You see? So the only ones that are going to make it through the second Exodus, man, are going to be the believers, man. Those that are that walk by faith and not by sight. Okay? It said, I'm gonna read that again, 9 and 7. And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith. Yeah, whose works? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's works. Also our works, being diligent in this truth and doing what we're supposed to be doing, man. Faith without works is dead being alone. It says, whereby ye have believed. See, believing is key. Believing is having faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Without faith, see, faith is the base of all things. Without faith, man, it is impossible to please him. All right. Without faith, how can you actually really receive the gift of faith? Okay. It says, shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation. See, you're gonna be preserved from all the wickedness, from all the destruction that's coming upon this place. And this is why you can't be faithless. You see? Matter of fact, let me grab Deuteronomy, because that's what this is. This generation is a faithless generation. All right. And again, when you can go into the account of Psalm 68, it goes into how they were acting in those times. Actually, it might be 78. Yeah, it might be 78. But how they were, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah was blessed. You know what? Let me go into that real quick. Psalm 78. I'll go back to the other one in a second. Psalm 78 and I'll just start from the top real quick. And it says, give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a dark parable. So like I will open my mouth in a parable, and I will utter dark sayings of old, which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us. We will not hide them from our children, from their children, showing to the generation to come the praises of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and his strength and his wonderful works that he has done. And yeah, you're supposed to tell your children about the, the beautiful things that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has done throughout generation to generation, man. All right. Bringing up the accounts of these scriptures. Okay. It says, for he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers. And that's how you know he's only dealing with Israel, man. All right. For he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel. For he commanded our fathers that they should make them known to their children, that the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to their children, that they might set their hope in Yahweh and not forget the works of Yahweh. See, and that's the key point, that we're supposed to what? Trust in the Lord, man. Set our hope in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and be not faithless. All right. And not forget the works of the Lord. You see, the works that he did, that's why I tell you everything that was written aforetime was written for our learning. You see, you're supposed to take all these accounts that are written in the scriptures and remember these things when you're in trouble, man. Because it's going to remind you of how merciful our power is in the time of destruction, man, when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. All right. And it says, and might not be as their fathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation, a generation that set not their heart aright, and whose spirit was not steadfast with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yeah, meaning they were unfaithful. You see, and those spirits are back today. Why? Because when the time comes for the destruction, who they really gonna go out there and depend on? They're gonna depend on Esau. See, the elect is gonna depend on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but everybody else is gonna depend on Esau. Everybody's gonna run to Egypt for help. See? And this devil's gonna be a damn devil and pretty much suck you in, deceive you. You see, he's gonna deceive you to have you thinking that he has the answers, that he has safety for you, and all that is what? Leading you to your destruction. Okay? Now let me just jump real quick down. I don't want to read it all. Then it starts going into, the different types of maybe one. You know what? I will start a little bit. I'll jump down to 12, and it says, marvelous things did he in the sights of their fathers in the land of Egypt, in the field of Zoan. He divided the sea and caused them to pass through, and he made the waters to stand as an heap. In the daytime also he led them with a cloud, and all the night with a light of fire. He clave the rocks in the wilderness and gave them drink as out of the great depths. He brought streams also out of the rock and caused waters to run down like rivers. And they sinned yet more against him by provoking the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, in the wilderness. And they tempted Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in their heart by asking meat for their lusts. Yeah, they spake against Yahweh. They said, can Yahweh furnish a table in the wilderness? Behold, he smote the rock, the waters gushed out, and the streams overflowed. Can he give bread also? Can he provide flesh for his people? Therefore, the Lord Yahweh heard this and was wroth. So a fire was kindled against Jacob, and anger also came up against Israel, because they believed not. You see, they believed not in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and trusted not in his salvation. You see? And this, and again, those same spirits are back today, but these spirits are going to be cut off this time, man. Only that remnant, only the elect is going to make it through that second Exodus, man. See, everybody in Israel was saved at that time. All right. But this time it's going to be a whole lot of people left. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty. I just jumped down. It kept going into a bunch of different little scenarios. All right. That happened like when he brought the manna down. You know, he brought the flesh down, which was the quails. All right. And then it goes into 32, and it says, "For all this they sinned still, and believed not for his wondrous works." You see, showing that faithless generation, showing that rebellious people, them stiff-necked people that we are today, man. All right. The elect is not stiff-necked, but you know, our people. And then it goes into you know, more which you could read it, chapter 78 and Psalms. All right, going into these different, you know, miracles that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh was doing for our people in the time of Egypt, man, that delivered us out of there. All right. But I hit the point on that. All right. So my point is that they didn't believe, man. They were faithless. Okay. So now let me jump into 32, Deuteronomy, like I wanted before. Deuteronomy 32. And one second. This is I'll start from 16, Deuteronomy. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods, with abominations provoked they him to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to Yahweh, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not, of the rock that begot thee, thou art unmindful. And who's that rock, man? That rock is Yahweh, man. All right. It says, and has forgotten Yahweh Bashim Yahweh that formed thee. And when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see their end, what their end shall be, for they are a very froward generation, children in whom is no faith. Okay. So the Lord hid his face from our people because we were faithless. You see, and the Lord gonna hide his face to all you unfaithful, all right, which all unfaithful is gonna die in their unfaithfulness. Why? Because the Lord is hiding his face from you. You see, you don't want to take heed to this word. You want to take heed to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So when the time of destruction comes, all right, he not gonna know you, man. He not gonna save you. He not even gonna bother with you. All right, he's actually gonna laugh in your calamity, man. You see? So it says, I'm going to read that again, 32 and 20. He said, I will hide my face from thee, from them. I will see what their end shall be, for they are a very froward generation, children in whom is no faith. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy. And I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. All right. Pretty much. And that's why we ended up going into, you know, captivity and all that. Okay. But you see the point. The point is that they were faithless, man. So Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in this day This is why he's only going to deal with those that have faith in him, that believe, and the rest are going to be left behind. You're not going to be able to escape that second Exodus, man. Okay, so now let me go into, this is Second Ezra 16, because you're not supposed to doubt the Lord, man. All right, the Lord is always going to make a way, provide a way for you if you believe. Matter of fact, let me grab that too. Actually, I can't because I'm in the 16:11 right now. Let me grab this first. But it says 16:74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand. I will deliver you from the same. See, so the days of trouble is at hand. All right, which, hey, you know, Jacob's trouble is going to be part of that second Exodus. All right, pretty much Jacob's trouble is going to be that. It's going to be a representation of Pharaoh. All right, because who's the modern day Pharaoh, man? Esau, Edom. All right, so Jacob's trouble is going to be pretty much Pharaoh coming after us and us running in that wilderness again, you know, symbolically, man. So we're going to be running to that wilderness, and we're going to have to what? Depend on Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. When the time gets, you know, when the times get rough, all right, when we losing everything on this side, all right, we're going to always remember to put our trust in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, where the rest of the world's going to go running down to Egypt. They're going to give up like that. You see? The moment Esau come with that wrath, all right, it's going to be a whole lot of 2/3 bound down to it, which they're going to be destroyed anyway. They're going to be suckered right into it and be destroyed, because this damn devil has a perpetual hatred for you. All right. So Jacob's trouble, all right, us being, you know, challenged in the time, in the hour of temptation, all right, World War III, that all goes into that second Exodus, and then we will be delivered. You see, those that believe all the way into the end, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. That's going to be the Lord, all right, coming again in that second Exodus and delivering us from the destruction. All right, so it says Second Ezra 16:74. It says, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid." Why? Because the Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear. All right, that's 2 Peter 1:7. All right, we were given a sound mind. Okay, so it says, "Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for your power, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves." All right. So he said, "Be not afraid, neither doubt." So don't ever doubt in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. You know, you gotta keep yourself faithful all the way to the end. You gotta keep yourself faithful even until death. You see, even if we're about to die, man, you gotta keep your faith. You gotta keep Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai in your thoughts. All right. There's many accounts in the scriptures that show you how you know, they put their trust in the Lord even in the time of being, you know, put to death. You see, think of second Maccabees chapter 7, when it goes into the mother and her 7 children. You see, think about Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, you know, when they were cast into the fire. Okay, think about Daniel in the lion's den. You know, there's so many accounts that you can just take heed of, right? and they all believed in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and were never confounded. Matter of fact, let me grab that. This is Ecclesiasticus 2:10, and it says, "Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction." You see, when the time comes, man, he gonna save you out of that. All right, the just Lord. Let me grab that real quick. 2 Peter's 2:9. Oh, shit. Slovakia. This is 2 Peter's 2:9, and it says, "The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished." You see, so Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah know how to save you out of those troubles. All right. As a matter of fact, another one is let me grab that. This is Psalms 91. This is Psalms 91, and I'll go to one. I'll go to one. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I'm gonna start at 1 real quick, and then I want to jump down to 10. And then it says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." All right. "I will say of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In him will I trust." You see, putting your trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. He's that strong tower. Just like you was just reading. Let me read that one more time. And Ecclesiasticus 2:10. "Look at the generations of old to see did any trust, Salaki, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? And did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon his name?" And the name is a strong tower, man. Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous man runneth into it and is safe. All right. It says, "For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction." Okay. So going back to Psalms 91 and 2, "I will say of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust." I'm going to jump down to 10. It says, "Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling." You see, so no evil's gonna touch you. All right, no plague is gonna come at you. Why? Because you believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. You're trusting in the process. You trusting that he got your back in the time of affliction, man. All right. As a matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Real quick. This is this is some Proverbs. Trying to remember where it's at in Proverbs. Salakia. That's another one too. Um, oh, it's not in Salakia. It's not in Proverbs. It's in Job 5:19. All right. But before I go there, let me grab this one. Ecclesiasticus 7:1. It says, "Do no evil, so shall no harm come unto thee." All right. So if you walk in the righteous ways, all right, and especially believe in Yahweh, no harm is gonna come on to you. All right. Now this is Job 5:19. Job 5:19. And it says, "He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, and in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. And famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth. For they for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee." You see? So by us putting our trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, none of these things are gonna come near us, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is gonna be with us at all times. Okay. Now going back, now actually I had a point on that, Ecclesiasticus 2. All right, let me just go to Salakia. This is Mark. Ooh, Salakia. I was up early for work. She got me tired as hell right now. This is Mark 9:19. It says, "He answereth him and saith, O faithless generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him unto me." And they brought him unto him. And when he saw him, straightway the spirit tear him, and he fell on the ground and wallowed foaming. And it says, and he asked his father, "How long is it? How long is it ago since this came onto him?" And he said, "Of a child. Um, and oft times it has cast him into the fire and into the waters to destroy him. But if thou canst do anything, have compassion on us and help us." All right. And then Yahushua said unto him, "If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth." Oof. You see, the point was that he was calling them a faithless generation. All right. Because the people didn't believe. And then he said, what? He said, "If thou can believe, all things are possible to him that believe." So in these times of the second Exodus, man, when times is rough, you got to always believe and have in your mindset that the Lord going to deliver you out of that, man. See, no matter how hard it gets, just have in the back of your mind always thinking that you are going to be saved, man. You have to put on that mindset that you are of the elect, because at the end of the day, we don't know who the elect is, but you having that confidence, all right, which is not to try to be, boasting yourself or exalting yourself, all right, but it's just it's an act of faith of thinking you are of the elect. You see, that within itself actually boosts up your faith at the end of the day. All right. Now let me jump into this is Proverbs 3 and 5, and it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. You see, going back to always having Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in your thoughts, constantly putting your trust in him. He gonna direct you in the right path. You see, you don't want to lean to your own understanding. Those that lean to their own understanding, their own vain opinion, end up being destroyed. All right. As a matter of fact, let me grab that. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus 3 and 24. For many, actually, matter of fact, I'll start from 21, and it says, I'll start from 20. It says, for the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. But what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes and the things that are in secret. Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee than men understand. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion has overthrown their judgment. All right. And that's why you don't lean to your own understanding, because you'll be overthrown in your own judgment. Okay. That's why you don't want to ever try to go above, the strength that you have. Take the whatever you have, man. That's what the Lord gave you. That was the portion the Lord gave you. Accept it. Basically, appreciate what you have been given. Don't try to seek for more or anything like that. The Lord will give you the increase if it's his will. Okay. So it says, seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, right? Neither search the things that are above thy strength. Pretty much going into what? Just let the Lord put the burden on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. He gonna deliver you. He gonna give you what you need. He gonna he gonna get you through the fire if when he needs to at the end of the day. Let me jump into this is Zephaniah 3 and Zephaniah 3 and 11. In that day shalt thou not be ashamed for all thy doings, when thou hast transgressed against me. For then I will take away out of the midst of thee them that rejoice in thy pride, and thou shalt no more be haughty because of my holy mountain. I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You see? And that the ones that are going to trust in the Lord is who? The elect. This is Proverbs 29 and 25. The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whoso putteth his trust in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shall be safe. Plain simple right there, man. All right, this is Psalm 37 and 28. But it is good for me to draw near to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I have put my trust in the Lord. that I may declare all thy works. And that, hey, that's the beauty of it, man. Us putting the trust in the Lord, man. There's always a testimony that's coming out of our mouth. There's always something that we went through that he delivered us out of. You know, just think about all the times that before you were even in the truth, man, you know, that the Lord delivered you out of and had mercy on you. You know, just take maybe a car accident, for example. You know, that's the first thing that jumped in my mind just now. You know how many car accidents I've went through where, man, I should have been dead. But the Lord had mercy upon me, man. And that was Yahweh Bashim Yahushua showing his great works, you know. This is Psalms 37 and 40. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him." Isaiah 50 and 7. And it says, "The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will help me. Therefore shall I not be confounded. Therefore have I set my face like a flint, and I know that I should not be ashamed." You see? So this is why you put your trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua at all times, man. And in the time of tribulation, in the time of this Jacob's trouble, the time of the second Exodus, us going through, you know, the fire, all right? Remember that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to be there for those that believe in him. So as long as you keep your faith up, all right, and you continue in your works, when that time comes, all right, Lord willing, the Lord have mercy upon you, man. All right. So that's pretty much the point. So, you know, with that being said, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. All right. Again, you know, stay strong, stay fervent in the spirit. That's the main thing, man. Keep us to keep us with faith. You know, keep praying for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to give you faith and endurance for the things that are to come. You know, that's the one thing you don't want to lose your spirit, and you don't want to lose faith, man. Because once those two are gone, because having faith is what keeps your spirit on you. All right, because you having faith is what's going to have you continuing in the works of the Lord. But if you don't have faith, all right, that's it, game over. All right, you just put yourself in a bad predicament without having faith. So faith always got to stay up. Don't be that faithless generation like our fathers were in those times, man. Constantly tempting the Lord. You tempt the Lord, you're gonna have to reap what you sow. All right. But hey, that's pretty much the point. So, you know, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. The next one, Shalom. Keep fighting the good fight of faith, doing as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. Shalom, shalom.